Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'm going to be visiting a few different flea markets, and I'm also going to be giving each one like a pretty honest review. I'm mainly hoping to find some vintage jewelry that isn't super expensive. The first one that I'm going to is the Coburg drive-in market. It is a lot of random knickknacks, like you can literally just show up and sell stuff out of the trunk of your car if you wanted to. This was the first stall that I saw. I immediately started sifting through all of the jewelry. Everything was $2 each, so that was definitely within my price range. I was really lucky that I found these two absolutely perfect bracelets. I'm hoping that I can find a few more in this style. There weren't many clothes racks here. It was mainly like old rusty gardening tools, kids toys, some homewares. There was only really one rack to go through, and it was all vintage lingerie. A few more jewelry pieces here, but a lot of them were already starting to tarnish, and I could tell that they weren't very good quality. This store was really cute. It had these like gorgeous candle holders here and some vintage plate sets, but it was a little bit more expensive than all the other stalls. I know that vintage looking watches like this are really becoming a fashion statement and a trend right now, so I'm keeping an eye out for something similar to this but fully silver. I also can't not look at bags. This one was really unique, but honestly very impractical. I feel like this could maybe be a luxury bowling ball bag. More jewelry that I did go through, but a lot of these pieces were like chunky crystal beaded necklaces and bracelets that weren't really my style. This seller had a ton of records and music related DVDs. I definitely would have bought this Jeff Buckley DVD if I hadn't have tripped and knocked over a big box of stuff as I was moving around, and I was just too embarrassed to go back there after I cleaned it up. So yeah, I did see a few more jewelry pieces, but it was a pretty small market altogether, so I went to the next one. The next market is Fitzroy Market, and immediately I could tell I would not be able to afford anything here just from looking around and how everyone was dressed. Like, I know that I do know how to style myself, but obviously it's 7 a.m. I didn't look the best, and if you guys have been to Fitzroy, you know that everyone dresses incredibly every single day, and they dress in like full vintage. So yeah, I really did not feel like I belonged here. The first seller that I went to had a lot of records and band merchandise, but the t-shirts didn't have a price on them, which tells me that they were out of my budget. I really loved these vintage leather jackets. They were so cool, but again, they were all over $200. And then these rings were literally exactly what I've been looking for. They were so gorgeous and unique, but I don't think I need to tell you guys again that I just could not afford them. I'm probably gonna sound like a broken record throughout this whole video because going to all of these markets has reminded me how poor I am. Stunning angel pendant here. I actually really regret not getting this. It was within my price range. I really don't think I'll be returning to this market anytime soon unless I win the lottery. Anyway, moving on to the next day, and Bo and I are going to Camberwell markets now. I've heard so much about these markets, but I'm just worried it'll be the same price range as Fitzroy. This market had a lot more clothes racks and a really like diverse array of stuff. It was kind of halfway between Coburg and Fitzroy in terms of just everything that they had here. Oh, we also went with our friend Max, and he is obsessed with any type of camera, so he mainly just showed us vintage cameras the entire time we were here. There was a store that I went to and didn't film because they had the most incredible silver jewelry. I was just so obsessed with picking out the different pieces. I picked out like 10 different things, but then when I went to pay, the lady selling them said that they were $50 each. $50 each, holy shit. So no, put them back. These were more in my price range at like $20, but I'm pretty sure they were just like drop shipped from Amazon or something. Now, this table had everything that I have ever dreamed of having, but the owner of the stall yelled at me for filming, and I checked one price tag and a bracelet was $250, so we left real quick. Also, trust me to pull out an absolutely stunning dress, and it's worth $3,000. Oh my god. I don't think I can take much more of these prices, honestly. At this point, we were almost done walking around the entire market, and Bo and Max and I, we all just hadn't found anything that was even remotely affordable. I'm sorry, y'all. This video would be so much more interesting if I wasn't poor. Okay, so we left and got the most Australian lunch ever, which is a $3 Bunnings snag. These ones look really messed up for some reason, but these are literally Australian culture right here. On to the next day, we then went to the iconic Mills Market in Geelong. I went here maybe once when I was a kid, but I haven't been back since, so I really can't remember what this place was like. Of course, I am drawn to any red or black leather bag, but I really don't need this one. I have 4 red bags at home. I thought this bottle opener was so adorable. We do need one, and I thought that it could go like on our gallery wall. This section that was encased was all like legit antique pieces. This Celtic cross necklace was so stunning, and they even had a 1900s chainmail bag here. I've never seen one in person, so it was really cool. If this brooch with a bow on it was a necklace pendant instead, I definitely would have got it immediately. It was only $25. There were also a lot of ceramic trinkets and figures here too. When we get our new house / apartment, believe me, there will be so many trinkets. These Dracula tarot cards were also really cool, but I actually already have a stack of tarot cards at home. This jacket was absolutely gorgeous. Bo forced me to try it on, and it was in amazing condition and so well made. I definitely think it was worth the price tag. I would love to find a mini skirt like this in my size, but this one was just way too big for me. Upstairs, there were even more clothes, and of course, I ran to this vinyl and merch stall. I think the Bo had to like physically pull me away from here so I didn't spend $80 on another corn vinyl. But then I stumbled upon this stall and was genuinely disgusted to find a Shein dress among all of the vintage pieces, and it was priced at $55. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Anyway, I tried to move on from that and look at all these really rare Doc Martens. I hadn't seen most of these styles before. I also considered getting these absolutely gorgeous motorcycle boots, and they were only $50. And like, look at the bottom of them. They have like a zipper that's imprinted into the sole. It's so cool. The last piece that I found here was this gorgeous 1960s dress. I really wanted it to look good on me, but when I tried it on, it unfortunately ended up being really unflattering. So again, we left a market with barely anything at all. All I ended up getting from all of these trips were 2 bracelets and the bottle opener. That is it. So hopefully I can remake this video when I'm rich and actually can afford some more stuff. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!